Right as they're getting out, the revived Toji barges in from the outside and goes straight for Dagon, buying them even more time to safely get out of the domain. But the real threat happens right after that, when Jogo shows up and burns through them with overwhelming force. Nanami takes the hit directly and ends up severely injured, his body already pushed far beyond his limits. And still, he keeps moving. At that point, there's no real strategy left. He's running on instinct and responsibility, pushing deeper into Shibuya while dealing with wave after wave of transfigured humans. Somewhere in the middle of all that, his thoughts drift. He imagines Kuantan, Malaysia, the place he wanted to retire to. Cold cocktails, a quiet beach, a slower life, something far removed from all of this. It's a brief moment, but it says everything about what he gave up. Then he's back in reality, still injured, still moving, still doing what needs to be done. Eventually, he runs into Mahito and realizes he doesn't stand a chance this time. When Yuji arrives, there's a moment where everything slows down just enough for him to process what's happening. Then he sees a vision of Haibara, pointing towards Yuji like everything connects in that instant. Nanami smiles, speaks his last words simply and directly. You take it from here. Before Yuji can respond, Mahito touches him, and that's all it takes. The transfiguration spreads from the point of contact and wrecks him in seconds, twisted his body beyond saving. After surviving an entire night of non-stop fighting, his body finally gives out and falls apart right there. He dies in front of Yuji, and the way it happens, fast, brutal, and without any struggle left, it's hard enough to break something inside him. Nanami's death didn't just leave a heavy impact on Yuji, but also on fans of the show. There is a memorial pinned on Google Maps at the real beach in Kuantan, Malaysia. Strangers from around the world visited. Officials of the Pahang state government acknowledged it. That's the kind of impact he had. Not because he was the most powerful character in the story, but because he was the most recognizably human. And putting his memory in a place that he always wanted to spend his last days is honestly the best way for fans to honor a character who deserved way more than getting blown to bits.